Are you recording?
We are recording.
We're recording.
We are recording.
We're recording. Everybody, we're recording.
Well, hello and go birds. This is Party of One Says Go Birds, our monthly showcase of my two favorite things in the entire world, which are tabletop games and the city of brotherly love, the home of the Super Bowl 59 champions, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. We are coming to you live from Unity Java Umbria in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And I am your host, as always, Jeff Stormer. I am here with one of my favorite people in the world, one of my favorite creators in the world, a Hall of Fame podcaster. What, is that correct?
I presented.
You presented. You presented. That's
not
what.
Actually inducted.
You presented. Hall of Fame worthy in my heart. Let's
There
put it
we
that
go.
way.
I'll take it.
As the producer of, I think, my favorite podcast of all time, I will award that on my own. DC Comics author.
Mm-hmm. That is true.
Friend of many years, which I think is maybe the most important thing to know. Jadzia, Axelrod, thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, thank you for having me, and a very merry go birds to you too as well.
This week of all weeks, the last 2 weeks of all weeks are the most Go Birds weeks that I've experienced.
It has been so go birdsy.
It really has been, and it's been wild to watch. It's been wild to watch people smile in the city. That's been the experience that's been weird.
The tenor of the city has lifted. Everyone's a little lighter. Everyone's a little happier. It's really fun.
It's the energy's been really nice, and it's been fun this week to watch the energy wind down and people be like, all right, I guess we go back to our lives. I guess it's just back to normal now.
I don't want to do that. I would like everyone to still be excited about a Super Bowl win for as long as we can
hold on to it. Well, thank you so much for joining us today.
Literally my pleasure.
Before we dive into the game that we've got here, which I'm so excited about, why don't you take a moment to let our lovely listeners here and at home know what you've got going on that you want them to know about?
I mean, I don't have anything going on right now, but I do have books that you can purchase in anywhere fine comic books are sold. That's probably the best thing. So if you are looking for comic books about cool superheroes, I guess.
Superheroes, young adult, coming of age adventures.
I'm so bad about selling my own stuff.
Well, then I will take the reins here because you are the author of Galaxy the Prettiest Star, which is a smash hit for DC Comics, an original character, beloved by the audience. We were just talking about that on the drive-in.
Yeah, it's true. Very quickly embraced. Amazing.
And also, you just finished a 6-issue it's an arc of Hawk that's two similar
An arc of Hawk, indeed.
An arc of Hawk. You just finished a 6-issue arc of Hawk Girl that people very much latched onto in a way that was like, I've said this to you many times, that like, you are a dear friend. Like you are family to me. And so like to get to see somebody that I love and get to see like your creations like held with that kind of affection and like the sheer excitement that people it warms my. It is the highlight of my. If I must be on social media, and I must because it is the way that my brain functions.
Yeah,
it is the best part of my experience by a not inconsiderable margin.
That's so sweet of you to say.
It rules.
Also, in the Go Birds theme, we reveal in the Hawk Girl miniseries that Hawk Girl's an Eagles fan.
I love that so much. It made me so extraordinarily happy. You also made canon one of my favorite social media revelations from the last decade, which is your invention of the Metropolis dog.
Right, the Metropolis dog. We talked about
this.
Originally, the Metropolis dog was like me, you, and a few other friends riffing on like the noteworthy food of various fictional cities.
And we had said like we all were like Metropolis is a weird hot dog city. Like they have their own hot dog.
Like a Chicago dog, but like bigger and heavier and weirder. And I was able to make that canon
and that
in Hot Girl.
Makes me so unbelievably happy.
It does take place in Metropolis.
So happy. Many things. And we are here today to celebrate our mutual love of superheroes.
Indeed.
I assume you know that, I've been known to superhero from time to time.
You have, haven't
you? It is technically my college degree. Which is is a fun parlor thing to break out, but like it's a hell of a parlor thing to break out.
Yeah, no, it's good. And also, every time I've been on this show, we've played a superhero game.
That is not tech. I believe the first time I believe we played a mech game, but like a mech superhero kind of game. It very much is a mech superhero hybrid experience, but more or less
Every game since has been
every
super
game
good,
since,
and I am not complaining.
No, not even a little bit. Because when you find something that you're like, this is a shared language that we speak with such glee, you lean into that as much as possible.
Indeed.
We are not playing an actual Galaxy fan fiction tale this time.
No.
At least ostensibly, we didn't plan that. If it happens, it happens. But I'm
going
putting
to try
on...
to steer away from it just for variety.
I appreciate this. It was kind of
So-
where my brain was at.
Yeah. We're not going to do a Superman game.
We're also not doing a Superman.
Superman playing cards.
You
for
have
this
the Superman
game.
playing cards, and they are gorgeous. This is the Theory 11 Golden Age Superman deck. It is one of my most treasured possessions. I was just telling you this moments before we hit record. I'm making playing card decks my new collection item.
A lot of people just focus on dice, but you're going to the next level, and I appreciate that.
And it really it just is a nice thing. It's very easy to find. If you go to a place, they'll the impetus was it's also the T-shirt that I am wearing. But I went to the biggest ball of twine as made by one man in the world in Darwin, Minnesota, and I got the biggest ball of twine playing card deck.
Of course.
Because
when I think giant balls of twine, I think playing cards.
Sure,
Yeah.
I get it. You got to commemorate the experience however you can.
Indeed. How big was the world's largest ball of twine?
Genuinely?
Yeah.
For knowing that one guy made it, it's pretty big.
Okay.
It is at least 7 feet tall because it's over my head.
That is a lot of twine.
It is so much twine. When you go, you have to call a lady on the phone. As is taped to the a notice taped to the door that's like, call Kathy, here's her number. She drives to the museum, opens it up, and then says the words to you that are the most important question that you're ever asked, which is, do you want me to open the door so you can smell the twine ball? Because the twine ball it fills a gazebo, so they have to open it's like a glass gazebo.
Sure,
they open the door and you get the twine ball smell, and
which some people want.
I'm telling you this, and I'm telling the listeners this. You should open the door and smell the twine ball.
I mean, if it's an option.
Once you represented the option, it's not the full biggest ball of twine experience if you have not.
Of course not.
Smelled the twine ball.
I mean, you might as well go to a world's largest ball of twine built by a bunch of people.
By a bunch of people, which I believe is in Kansas City.
Yeah.
Not and for my genuine take, this is my twine ball hot take. Get ready. My twine ball hot take is I don't have space in my heart for the biggest ball of twine that has not been made by to me, the significant achievement is that one guy was just really into balling a ball of twine and made something that colossal. I appreciate, the spirit of collectivism, all of these things. I need to know one guy sat.
Well, it's two different things. One is a celebration of community, and the other is a celebration of personal obsession.
You're right.
And those two things resonate at different frequencies.
They resonate different. You're right.
And if you are, I'm not going to say one is more powerful than the other because that.
Sure.
We're splitting hairs at that
different
point.
energy for different moments.
But there's definitely a different energy in one guy being I'm just going to keep winding this twine until they stop me or until I die.
Well, and the other crucial detail is that he was also known for making balsa wood pliers that were functional, but they were carved out of a single unbroken piece of balsa wood, which is, when you see it in play, does not make sense.
No, I've seen carvings of never of balsa wood though, which would strike me as the least effective pliers.
That's what you would think, but
world.
then they pull one out and they squeeze your finger with it, and you're like, oh, this is a real plier. This
Incredible.
Works. Anyway, we've been talking for a while about balls of twine. We should probably eventually play the game that we would like to play.
Sure.
And we are playing Work-Life Balance, which is a superhero role-playing game by Rudo Judo Games. It is a superhero. What's the actual thing on the cover? A superhuman lifestyle story game about balancing the work of saving the world, saving your community, and trying to live a life at the same time. Basically, the premise is that we are going to create two superheroes in a community, probably who know each other or who are partners or friends or however we want to define that relationship. And then we are going to, each day, we're going to play out a series of days in their lives. We have a deck of cards in front of us. We're going to draw cards off of that deck that represent the challenges personally, professionally, and world-savingly that those characters are going to have to contend with. And each day, we're going to try and balance our own personal energy with the things that we have to do. Relatable energy. Mood.
Indeed.
Hashtag mood. But to do that, we need to get to know some superheroes. We have 5 fundamental questions.
Okay.
Who are you? Mm-hmm. What are your powers?
Very fundamental.
Well, what are your powers or abilities? Mm-hmm. Where do you operate? When did you get started? And why do you fight? Now, these are pretty broad questions, and I want to zero this in. And I've decided that the best way to do that is to ask you,
yes,
Jadzia.
That's me.
In addition to the work that you've been writing,
yes,
what comic books have you been reading lately?
Oh, that's a good one.
What's the vibe of the books that you've been reading lately? Because I want to zero in on I want to zero in on what's been exciting you in comic books and superhero stuff recently.
Well, I just finished Boys Weekend by Maddie Lubachansky. I think that's how you pronounce her name. Which is not a superhero book.
Sure.
It is a near future satire / horror book.
Okay.
About a woman early in her transition who is the best man.
Sure.
At her best friend's wedding.
I love this. This is a good. This
is chafing at that title, but is going through it anyway, and has to go on this bachelor party on this private-owned island that's full of essentially neoconservative delights.
Sure.
In a future sense, it's like an island where everything is legal, because it's very what's the word I'm looking for? Libertarian.
Yeah.
There we go. Not neoconservative, more libertarian, and it's everything's legal for a price essentially.
Sure.
Including an amazing set piece where you are hunting a clone of yourself.
Oh my God. Okay. Yeah.
And that whole sequence is there's a lot of jokes and laughs and Lovecraftian horror.
Yeah. Right.
In this book, but that point is powerful in a way I was not expecting.
Yeah. Right.
So I do recommend picking up Boys Weekend. So that's not really a superhero book though.
But the vibes I think are the vibes are speaking to me of a kind of that energy of So 2 things kind of jump out to me, then I want to kind of throw these pitches at you. I really like the sort of almost supernatural, supernatural walk that line is very compelling to me. In part because I've been thinking a lot about the boy of all time, John Constantine, and that kind of Justice League dark superheroes of the paranormal energy always speaks to me in a very big way.
I love that. I love that for us.
The other thing that I want to pitch, especially as we're imagining 2 characters who are connected to one another, how do you feel about a supernatural event happening on a weekend getaway among friends, and then people came back changed?
I love that. I would really like to play, and I'm going to toss this out to you.
Throw it to me.
I would really like to play that our characters know each other and their secret identities, and do not know the other 2 are superheroes.
Do not know they are That's really, really good.
And maybe they even team up as superheroes from time to time. They do not know.
That's so good.
Really have to work to make sure that the other person who is a friend or a coworker or something, and is I don't want them to know I'm a superhero.
And have to hide that from one another?
Yeah, I would love to play that.
That's such a good dynamic, and that immediately does point me towards a character concept. The idea of, because my brain immediately goes towards hiding identity, and so my brain immediately latches from that to, well, you don't have to hide and also probably because I'm staring at a skeleton literally right now.
Yeah, that evokes a certain thing.
I'm visualizing something in the vein of a Ghost Rider, where your presence as a superhero is, skull and fire and energy is very fun to me, especially being yeah, no, that's not me. That's Horror Ghost.
Right, yeah.
I mean, Horror Ghost is a fun... I'm going with Horror Ghost.
Horror Ghost.
Horror Ghost is a fun name. That's my character's name. I have to decide what the vibe is, but Horror Ghost is a fun energy. What's the vibe? Let's see. Questions are, who are you? What are your powers? Where do you operate? When did you get started? Where did Horror Ghost get started? What's the vibe of Horror Ghost?
All right, so describe Horror Ghost, and I know you have a visual here, and
So my immediate reference point is, in part because I just finished Creature Commandos, Dr. Phosphorus / whatever the character from Batman Beyond that also looks the exact same, whose name I'm not remembering at this moment.
But we all know that guy.
But that guy. That's the vibe immediately.
So it's like a skull, a skeleton
Neon
surrounded
light,
by energy,
surrounded by energy.
flames, or is it like a glow?
That's such a good question. It's smoke.
It's smoke.
It's a green smoke.
Oh, I love that.
Skeleton in the mist is the vibe.
Skeleton in the mist.
Skeleton in the mist is a good vibe.
Yes.
It's a skeleton in the mist. And
Is this like a nude skeleton, or is there like a suit and this mist
that's
is
what
like pulling out of the
I'm trying to
sleeves?
decide. I think
Can I bring up an option?
yes.
A jacket or a
Jacket.
coat, no other clothes.
That feels really good. Leather jacket feels so fun.
Or a trench coat.
Or trench coat.
But like naked skeleton, like you see the bones.
Bones, you got to see the bones. You got to see the smoke.
Oh, a belt. A belt. We have a suggestion from the audience that there's
there's
belt.
a belt.
There should be a belt.
Got to be a belt. And it's got to be like a dangling belt. Like
Yeah. It's like cockeyed. It's like over one hip bone.
So
Oh,
what-
this is another question. Is he literally a skeleton? Or is it less like, it looks like
literally becomes is overtaken by the mist and turns him into a skeleton. And the vibe is the jacket is like very much okay. Now I'm starting to all the pieces are coming together.
Oh, I love this.
Motorcycle rider, deep woods, late at night, murder fog washes over, turns him into a skeleton. The jacket is there, like a belt of stuff is there, and I'm gonna throw a helmet onto the skeleton.
Yes,
for
of course.
Aximum, but not a full face one because you got to see the skull. One of those like real classic.
An addition, maybe a crown,
Crown is good.
or maybe a helmet that evokes a crown with like spikes.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Like a helmet that's got the kind of crown motif on the top of it, and then just like the half-eye visor with the skull eyes behind it.
Very nice.
Very captivating.
Yeah.
And I think was a motorcycle rider, but is not a ghost rider very specifically. Like now walks out of the fog. Does not drive a motorcycle in his superhero form, but is a big motorcycle driver out of his superhero form.
Nice. How does he look in this normal form?
Similar biker jacket, in part because I just bought a new coat and I missed my cool biker jacket a lot. One of the like sleek sport biker jackets, not the leather studded, not the cool one, but like the sportier one with the piping on the sides. Very very X-Men 2001 uniform
Sure.
vibe.
Yeah.
That I think like puffy boots is the vibe. I get the vibe that this is a person. Okay, this is telling me a lot about who this guy is. His name is Michael Bossridge. Michael is a sport writer for fun. I think like works at an investment firm or something, and like is like a biker on the weekends and in the evenings.
Yeah.
Has a very kind of like fashionable bike.
Okay.
That all tells me a lot about who this person is. All right, now I've got a vibe of who Horror Ghost is a little bit.
How old is Horror Ghost?
It's a great question. I'm gonna say is very young or very old more captivating?
I think they both have their points.
They both have their points.
Also, like a 30-year-old middle manager type is also good.
That I think is exactly the vibe. I think like a middle manager, like account executive, who is this is his outlet, is riding this like this
nice
sport,
bike.
this
Yeah.
nice bike. Like he maintains it. This is his hobby.
Wonderful. Love this.
Weekend drive, fog has overtaken and is now possessed by the urge to do something. I haven't decided what it is yet, but I'm going to throw this to you.
Okay.
What have you been cooking on in the back of your mind for character concepts?
Yeah. So, playing off your idea of transformation, which I love.
Yep.
I think that fits in our themes of how do these people not recognize
Yep.
each other. I'm going to go into other way. And since you're following in darkness, let's go a little brighter. Mm-hmm. I think that she turns into like a flaming angel.
Love that. That's sick.
Yeah. So like huge wings, hair on fire, flame. Pyre?
Pyre's good. Pyre's great.
I think she was perhaps raised to be in a cult.
Sure.
Fitting into these themes.
Yep.
And I think she's raised to be like this sort of like harbinger of doom.
Okay. Yeah.
Right? A vessel of like immense power and destruction. And or maybe she wasn't raised. Maybe she was just like taken, kidnapped.
Kidnapped.
I
Sure.
like this. And kidnapped to be a vessel for this harbinger of destruction. She is going to burn the way for a larger, greater evil god.
Love that. That's
all right,
sick.
that was the intent. However, they picked like just a really good girl.
Yeah. Sure.
And she is like
Real ray of sunshine.
not only a ray of sunshine, but like someone who's very moral.
Yeah. Sure.
And is like, no, I'm not going to do that.
I'm not gonna do that.
That's going to hurt people. And so completely the wrong person to be your engine of destruction. And she's trying to use these very destructive powers to help people.
Okay. I'm going to bounce off of that because I like the idea that you have a very like pointed, objective-driven origin, right? Like it was an order that had a purpose. And like I've been thinking about like what this fog is that ties in the question of why you fight. I love the idea that the fog is simply like an eldritch force of consumption.
Yes.
It simply consumes, it simply hungers, it simply absorbs, it simply destroys. And the idea that like I fight and I carry the fog and I direct the fog, there's a joy in that tells me that this is an act of defiance is what this is. When faced with the decision of whether or not to be consumed by the fog, Michael said no. And said no in such a way of defiance that like he has held on to a piece of himself in the wake of a wave of mutilation, as the Pixies once said.
These are great. These are very 70s Marvel characters.
Big 70s Marvel.
I'm feeling the vibe here. This is good.
Real champions vibes.
Yeah.
Doctor Strange is rolling up at the end of this. This feels good. Real Tomb of Dracula energy.
Real Tomb of Dracula, real
Heavy-
Deadly Hands of Kung Fu guest stars.
Had thick lines and like a lot of black ink. This feels good.
This feels good.
But the idea of like an act of defiance that is so real that like, and now is sort of tasked with knowing that there is this fog crawling across the world, and being like, I can only point it in a direction. Like it will feast. I can only point it in a direction, and I can try to do as much good and try to curb as much harm with that as possible. That's good. That's
like
good.
that.
That's good energy.
That's good.
Okay. So we've now met our characters.
Well, I haven't told you anything about my secret identity.
You're right. You have not. So I'm going to give you the questions.
Yeah.
Talk to me about Pyre. You've talked about powers and abilities.
Yeah.
Talk to me about like where you're operating.
Well, let's see. Her secret identity name is Nadia.
Nadia.
Let's say that. Let's say Nadia St. Clair.
Nadia St. Clair's great.
And I think she is, wherever you're the middle manager, she does web design.
I love that.
She runs the website of the company. What do they do?
They do. I'm leaning into the '70s vibe. They like.
All right.
It's like,
well, then she doesn't do web design.
oh no,
then.
I'm thinking like. I want to lean into the like '70s motif, but not necessarily
I'm
explicitly
cool
70s.
with the '70s vibe though.
I think vibe is good, but like I web design is good. I'm thinking like condo development.
she could still work in art. Like she could be, maybe she's condo development. I'm not feeling that.
All right, what are you feeling?
I don't know. I'm tossing.
What's the? Is it banking? Is it stocks?
Maybe they run a magazine.
Magazine's good. I mean, magazine is very classic.
It's a classic comic book thing, but also like that used to be a real job.
That used to be a real job that you could have. That's true.
All right, yeah. Or
Okay.
maybe they do. Maybe they. No. I was going to say ad agency, but who wants to work in advertising? No one. We're moving on. It's a magazine.
Magazine feels
This is
good.
great.
I'm gonna pull from my real life experience, the internship that I had out of college. This is an upper crust lifestyle magazine.
Yes, it is.
A lot of party recaps.
Absolutely.
A lot of meetings with fashion designers.
Uh-huh,
A lot of black and white photos of people looking in the middle distance while they hold a cocktail.
Articles like key parties. Are they for you?
Yeah. Very, very, very upper crust, very elite. Mm-hmm. And I think like rather than being middle management doesn't feel right for a magazine.
No, maybe is he an editor?
He is, yes, but not like not an editor with like real authority. So like he's like the line copy editor.
Okay,
like he's Michael would tell you he is the last eyes that see the magazine before it hits print. But that also means that he's largely just doing grammar checks.
Yeah.
And like, I think he would tell you that he feels satisfied in that, but I don't think he does. These are crucial details.
Yes.
Let's see. What are the other two questions? Why does Pyre fight?
Pyre fights because, even though she's meant to be the harbinger of this evil and has decided not to do it, that doesn't mean there's not other evils that are there.
That feels good.
She's trying to stop the coming of this great Cthulian monster.
That feels good.
And like other minions, other harbingers, other people who've been harmed and changed by this cult. We should think of a good name for the cult.
If it's Pyre...
Yeah, but they don't have to. That's her name. So like,
it's Angel, it's Fire.
The cult in Boys Weekend was the Gray Hand, which is a great name.
Great name for a cult.
But like maybe something geometric that feels very 70s.
They loved geometry in the 70s. That was a thing.
Like the Ebony Triangle.
Ebony Triangle's really good.
All right. So the Ebony Triangle is continuing to try to pave the way for this dark god.
Yep.
They're creating more problems, more harbingers of doom who are not as cool as Pyre is. And so she has to, with her flame powers and cool wings and a completely changed body, take him out.
Okay. And I think Michael fights I think it's pure harm reduction, right? It's that if I don't fight, then this is just gonna go and like I can curb some of this suffering, and that's at least enough.
Is there some sort of self-preservation element? Like if he uses these mist powers on someone else, then they don't quite attack him?
I really like that. That's a really good pact. I really like that as a like. I also like it as a. There's that feels good.
Okay.
I like that a lot. I also like the sheer sense that like he was supposed to be consumed by an acidic cloud of fog.
Yeah.
And that when the fog rears up, like he has to make the conscious decision of I will allow myself to be consumed as a skeleton again and again and again. Like real it's real. Going back to again X-Men, that the classic line of like, does it hurt every single time? Like it's that real sense of like, I gotta like let this fog consume me and turn me into a skeleton monster, and then like I can try to do some good while I am the skeleton monster, but like it's gonna suck. Not gonna be good.
Not gonna be good.
Okay, so we've met our characters.
Yes,
we have some people in our lives that we're going to meet.
All right, excellent.
Who is someone special to Pyre? A romantic partner, close friend, someone that you love, whatever kind of love that is. Who is someone special to them?
Oh, her sister.
Her sister.
Yeah, they live together.
Okay. For Michael,
she doesn't want to live with her sister right now.
Sure.
But like she does want to live in the city.
And that's the easiest
that's the easiest option. And it's like, I'm going to find my own place, Margaret. I promise you. And she's like, okay. I mean, you can stay here if you want. But like, and Nadia's like, no, I'll have my own place.
Yeah.
I think she's younger. She's on the younger side. She's like early 20s maybe. And like, maybe she does photos for the magazine.
I love that. That's great. Michael has a mutually unrequited crush with the travel writer. His name is Claude.
Nice.
It is specifically mutually unrequited. It is a lot of like looking around corners and like wondering. And I think it is to the great irritation of everyone else in the office. I think it is to everyone in the bullpen's like, come on, like, you're not making it subtle.
Claude, like we're an ascot to work.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah.
Big time. And it's a
Beautiful.
lot of like interactions, and then you turn around a corner and and then like everybody, but like people, you're in people's eye line, and they're like, you can just ask
Just
him.
talk to him.
Yeah, he's around the other corner, also sighing. Who is someone who relies on you?
Oh. Who relies on Nadia?
I'm gonna say the editor of this the editor of this magazine, whose name is
Jonas.
Jonas. Got to be Jonas.
Jonas.
Jonas Bixby is let's be real, helpless. Like,
No. Jonas Bixby is not the editor. He's the owner.
he's the owner of the magazine, sure.
And it's his thing is like, we're going to do a whole issue that's red.
Yeah.
Like crazy
And
ideas like that.
And he has these ideas and has zero ability to enact them in any way.
No way at all.
That
And
is
you're the one who's like, well, here's, if we're going to do it in red, then we need to do it this way and like all this stuff. So
I love that, especially like as a job that is ostensibly unimportant, but also the person that shows up and is like, okay, if we're doing the all red issue, we need to have this. We need to have like get the local winery on the phone. We'll do a tasting of all their reds, and like rattles off the ideas kind of nonchalantly. Is sort of the receiving ground for Jonas's like latest big idea. We're gonna change the game.
yeah.
Okay.
He needs you. With that, I think the art director, whose name is Cheryl, is very dependent on Nadia because the whims of Jonas keep changing.
Sure. Yes.
And so, like, she's always calling up Nadia and be like, Nadia, I need you to bring your camera. We're going to go shoot in a crawl space
Yep. Love this.
with this British model that Jonas fell in love with. I hope you like spiders. And, like, be there in 5. And, like, you have to come because there's no one else.
I love that so much. That makes me so happy. What is a group that you're connected to? Doesn't have to be a team you're on, but like a group or a social group or a hero team or something that your character is connected to.
Let's just make it easy. Let's say they're on a superhero team.
That sounds great.
I like the Defenders angle that you were
Yep.
bringing in. So, like, definitely a team of, like, people who should not be on a team together.
Yeah. And I want to throw in, like, building on the 70s horror. I want to throw in that this is the we have a bunch of horror characters and we've lumped them together, which is my way of saying I want one of the team members to just be Frankenstein.
Right. One of them is. Another one is a werewolf of
Yep.
some kind.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's the lineup. That's our mutual team that we're connected with.
And one is a witch.
Yep, for sure. Great. And then finally, who's your nemesis?
Oh, my nemesis. My nemesis would be the cult, I think.
That feels right.
Yeah.
Ebony Triangle.
Yeah, the Ebony Triangle.
I think that like, I think I have had one encounter with another skeleton from the fog.
Oh. An evil skeleton.
An evil skeleton.
Like the evil Ghost Rider.
And
the
this one-
Vengeance,
this-
right? Who
yep.
had like the fangs. So this one
Yep.
maybe has like a monstrous skull.
Full 3-piece suit. Also
Oh.
the skull.
Yeah.
I was still surrounded by fog.
Mm-hmm.
I was originally gonna say red, but I like green and green. I like just different outfits. Same green fog feels right.
Well, yours is more of a friendly green, and his
yeah.
is like a toxic green.
Yeah. But yeah, I've had one encounter with another skeleton from the fog.
And he's the worst.
He seems to be really like reveling in it, whereas I am very tormented by its existence, and like that alone makes me want to take this guy down.
Is
Great.
his name the Consumer?
Oh, that's really fucking. This is why you should be friends with writers, because sometimes you just get the perfect pitch thrown right at you, straight over home plate. Okay, great. We've met our characters. We've met their lives. Now we can see some days in the life of our characters.
Yeah.
How this is going to work. We have 3 10-sided dice in front of us.
We do.
I'm going to swap out this guy for this neon Ghostbusters green.
Oh,
right
yeah.
here.
There's no way you shouldn't have that.
Aesthetics matter. This feels like the aesthetics for this character.
With that in mind, I will pick this flaming dice.
That feels good. This feels right. And we're gonna roll these 3 dice, and you're gonna add the results together. So that is 14.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's really good.
That's like 27.
That's a productive day. Because now what's going to happen is we're going to each draw 3 cards off of the top of our deck.
All right.
And we're going to map them face up in front of us. That is, that's the how to play poker card.
Don't need that.
Okay, this is great. So now we have in front of us the 3 things that are going to emerge and challenge us today. Each of these things is going to drain the energy associated with the number on the card. So face cards are 10, and et cetera, et cetera.
Oh,
Do you understand how subtraction works?
I do.
And each of these is tied to a prompt. I will tell you what the prompts are. I'll also tell you what the categories are up front, especially because you have. What are your cards? As I pull up the.
I've got the 3 of clubs, the 4 of clubs, and the king of clubs.
Clubs represent your work as part of the hero community.
Oh, nice.
Being part of a team, 2-on-1 team ups, big crossover events. Spades are solo superhero work. Hearts represent your personal life, love, friendship, and financial duties. And diamonds represent the business of modern life, work, housing, and anything related to money.
I was hoping for more variety, but we'll go with it.
You know, for a first day, I think having 3 hero-facing things for Pyre is very, very interesting.
Yeah, it is very interesting.
And what I am really excited about is that I am looking at my 3 cards, the King of Diamonds, the 5 of Spades, the 6 of Clubs.
You got a good spread.
And what's really exciting is we've now hit the crux of the game. There's no way I can clear all 3 of these.
No.
So I have to decide what I can focus my energy into. Would you like to choose your first of your 3 cards, or should I?
Let's go ahead. I'll choose it.
All right. You want me to tell you what your 3 cards represent?
Yeah.
A 3, while you were out on patrol, another hero mistook you for a supervillain.
Easily done. I am on fire.
The 4 is our team has a new member and you can't stand them.
Oh, I love that.
And the king is a crisis, a super war. Every hero on Earth is involved, and what is your role?
Well, we don't want to start with the crisis.
I don't think starting with the crisis feels right. That's I think a later one.
Let's do the 4. Let's talk about this new guy I can't stand.
New guy our team has a new member and you can't stand them. Who are they?
Well, we're like sort of horror heroes.
Sort of horror themed.
Yeah.
Can I throw a pitch and have you riff on it? You know how in the Defenders or in the Champions, like it's like
easy to confuse the 2.
Like the Champions in particular is all like kind of horror sci-fi. It's the Silver Surfer, it's Namor, it's Hulk, it's Doctor Strange.
Right.
And then also Nighthawk is there, and
Right.
it's just like a very like superhero. What if this is like is not a horror themed superhero at all, who has just ended up as part of our ranks? What
if it's just a guy, like a
guy.
Batman type, but like not as cool as Batman?
Not as cool as Batman,
but like is like I'm a guy. I've got gadgets. Mm-hmm. I've got a cool suit. I am the knight. It's like,
knight?
You're not the knight. Like the werewolf girl's the knight. What are you?
She's very literally Scottish royalty. That's where she got bit by a werewolf.
Yeah.
If anyone's a knight.
So let's do that. Let's say he's the bat.
The bat.
See, it feels like surface level. Why wouldn't we have a bat on our team?
Okay, then the pitch is absolutely that we heard the bat.
No, he offered to join, and like people, when I wasn't there, everyone else was like, "You'll be on the team," and like this decision was made without my input, and I don't think it's a good idea. And now there's
just a guy here.
Yeah,
that's so funny. Let's see. My cards are, I've got the 5 of Spades, which is, so the 5 of Spades. You ran into a known villain getting lunch at your coffee shop. The 6 of Clubs. You're dependent just, so it says viral on social media. I'm going to say that this is just like, is making waves in the papers because they took a picture with the team. And the King of Diamonds. You received a letter from your landlord threatening eviction.
Oh, no.
What feels like, I mean, if I tackle that, I can't tackle either of the others, and
Yeah, save the king. Save the king.
that's gonna linger. That's just a lingering issue that I'm gonna have to deal with. I think, I mean, adding in or dealing with the Six of Clubs is really fun for what we have established. Of like, especially with our team. I think part of it. Okay, building off of your prompt.
Yeah.
The bat arranged for a photo of the team to be taken in action.
Okay.
Like there is now a team photo that is the cover of the local news, and like he had the Spider-Man style camera installed that snapped a photo. Like he did a lot of like press work.
Yes.
And
yes.
like I think that's also what has turned Michael.
That's not what we're about.
No, Murder Ghost is like, I really didn't want to be on the cover of a magazine. That's not me, man.
And also, it doesn't bring out the green. Like, you look like it looks muddy.
It looks just like I'm a skeleton.
Yeah.
Like, the fog is barely visible in the photo. It kind of just looks like a skeleton.
Don't blame me for being upset about that.
I'm not happy about it. Which of your other two cards do you want to dig into? So I'm going to take my number down by 6, so that's 14. So I have 8 points
like
left.
I can do them all.
Yeah, you can do them all. It's a great day for pie.
Depending on how you look at it.
Sure.
I mean, we want to do the crisis last, right?
Got to be the last card of the day.
So the next one is the 3. What was the 3?
The 3. A hero mistook you for a supervillain, and why?
Okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, well, it's because I look a little scary.
Sure. Yeah.
I mean, not really scary. Like, it's all relative, right? Because I'm on a team with Frankenstein and a werewolf. So,
yeah.
I don't think I look scary. But another person might look to see a woman who's covered in flames with huge wings as, like,
easy to...
maybe a harbinger of doom. I'm holding a flaming sword that doesn't help.
Sure. All of these things track.
Yeah, so... I think someone Captain America-esque.
Yeah.
Like very, but like cornier, would be like that. So let's see, what's a good American name? Oh, all right, the Bold Eagle.
The Bold Eagle, sure. Yeah, very good.
So the Bold Eagle sees me, thinks I'm a supervillain, and
this is a great cover of like, especially the Bold Eagle having eagle wings means that the two of you have like a fight.
Bold Eagle does not have wings.
Does not have wings. Even better.
The Bold Eagle has like a white helmet with like a Gatchaman yellow visor.
100%.
Right? And like a cape.
Gotta be a cape.
But no wings. And I think maybe that's some wing envy going on?
There's a little bit of wing envy. This is definitely what's happening.
Like, the Bold Eagle is not as bird-themed as you feel like he should be, I think is what I'm taking away from this.
Yeah, the takeaway being that you should have wings.
He should have wings. Does not.
Seems like a bad decision.
Yeah.
That's really great. So my 5 of spades. What did I say 5 of spades? Supervillain emerged at my favorite coffee shop. What is the vibe? So I'm going to pivot this and say it's not necessarily a super villain, but like I like the idea because this also ties into the vibe of the character. It's very specifically like I saw the fog creeping in.
Yeah.
Like I had to take control and like undergo the transformation and like leap into the fog and emerge as a skeleton. Because that adds that adds a detail to the character that I really love, which is like that this is if we're 70s, this is very much a Hulk. Like this is a This is a
You're the Hulk of the group.
Yeah, this is the like I had to tear apart my coffee shop and like try to purge the destruction within me. Like a lot of mourning is happening on a rooftop.
Yeah.
While behind me, the Bold Eagle is jumping at you from a different rooftop, trying to tackle you out of the sky and not succeeding because again, no wings.
Right.
But that feels real. I really like that energy of.
I don't fly a whole lot.
Sure.
It's more about presence.
It's an aesthetic thing.
Yeah.
Great. Good to know. Important detail.
I mean, I can fly, I just don't.
Yeah. It draws too much attention.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, good. I like this a lot because it establishes a good status quo of, like, at least my character, like, I know what the vibe is. I know what a standard issue of Horror Ghost looks like.
Yeah.
It's very...
It's got to be hulkish.
It's very hulkish. It's very, I'm having a day, and then the fog creeps in, and I've got to, like, resolve the crisis of the fog creeping in to make sure that nobody gets hurt. Feels very good.
Possible addition. Maybe the fog doesn't creep in so much as the fog spills out of you.
Oh, that's even better. Yeah. I'm ordering a coffee.
And then fog comes out your mouth.
And, like, fog starts pouring over me.
Your skin starts melting away.
Really great. Yeah. It's really great. What it is very specifically, that tells me so much. Jadzia, you know that one of my favorite things in the world is getting into the meta history of the world that we're building.
Absolutely.
And, like, this tells me so clearly that this is a bunch of old EC writers that have, like, settled into the superhero machine.
Absolutely.
And are now, like, poking at the lines of the comics code and being like, what can we get away with?
Right.
I love this so much. Great. So I have now, that's 3 points left. Energy does carry over into the next day. So I'm going to carry 3 energy in the next day, but I'm not going to be able to resolve this, and it's going to become more difficult to resolve. It's now worth 11 points. And if I don't resolve it tomorrow, then I fail to resolve it, and I just face the consequences. Great.
Good for you.
Let's talk Crisis.
Yeah. Oh, well, if I have a big part in it,
Yeah.
then I think this Elder God finally shows its face, right?
Here's what's so exciting about that is, like, I love that's happening on day 1 because that means that every day after that is what happens after the prophecy is done.
Well, not necessarily. We could stop the prophecy and then it just gets pushed back.
Sure.
Like, I'm trying to think of a good monster name, and I'm blanking on something appropriately evocative.
If this is a
Twine ball.
Twine ball. Spelled TW apostrophe I apostrophe
yeah.
N apostrophe BAAL.
Right. Ball. Right, there's an H in there.
Got to be an H in there. LH. There's an H, but it's at the end of the word.
There you go. So Twine Ball rises, and all of the superheroes come to defeat them.
Yep.
I managed to push them back because that's my whole thing. But, like, who's to say that Twine Ball won't rise again?
And I think the big cliffhanger to really throw some gasoline on it is there was a big moment where the fog, like, surrounded Twine Ball.
Yeah.
And, like, that was part of what allowed us to force it back.
Yeah.
But it also means that, like, the fog has surrounded Twine Ball, and we've seen that if you have a strong enough will, you can emerge as an avatar of the fog. And now suddenly Twine Ball has made contact. There's something real juicy there.
There's something there.
Okay. And with that, how many points do you have left over? I think you have 10 points.
Let's see.
27 minus...
27 minus... I have 11 points.
11 points. Great. Then that means we start day 2.
All right.
Let's roll my dice. Okay, that's better. That's 23 points.
Oh, we don't count floor dice. I'm gonna need you to vamp for this.
All right. Well, hey everybody. This is Jeff. We're taking a dice break to try and figure out where this dice got off to. But I just want to say, everybody, thanks for listening. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for hanging. And it's gone a second time. Back into the fog, and I'm continuing to vamp. Well, hey everybody. Speaking of comic books, I don't know. Go to your local library and support comic books. They're great. I love them a lot.
Let's try this one more time.
All right.
Okay.
There we go. We're safe. So that is 19 points total.
No, that is...
22
that's 11,
22
so 22
points. Yep, I see. Yep. Okay, so you got 22. I've got 23, which means I might be able to tackle this angry landlord. That's exciting.
All right.
Let's see what our card draws are. Here are my 3 cards. I've got the Ace of Hearts. I've got the Queen of Spades and the Seven of Spades. A very, very super villain themed day for me.
Yeah. I got the 3 of Spades, the 9 of Hearts, and the 4 of Spades.
Okay, this is a very action-packed day.
Yeah.
And that's 8.
Another day in the life of fire.
And I am once again not going to be able to resolve all of this, but like I think I can at least resolve most of it and leave something on the smaller side for tomorrow. Great. I like how much this character's life is already spinning out of his control.
Oh yeah, it fits the themes.
This feels so Hulk to me. It's
Yeah.
like every single day being like, I can't deal with it all. The fog, it is too overwhelming. Great. All right. You answered the last prompt, so I will look at the ones in front of me. I think I'm going to resolve this landlord thing immediately.
Yeah.
Because that's 23, 22, 12. That feels right.
I'm sorry. Oh sure. Decaf oat milk latte. Thank you so much.
That feels great. No, I'm good. That feels great to resolve that.
So your landlord is evicting you. Why is your landlord evicting you?
I think this tells me a great character detail. I have been spending my income to like repair damages that the fog has caused.
Oh, all right.
So like I'm leaving anonymous bags of cash at the coffee shop to like fix what the fog has wrought.
Amazing.
Or actually, even more than that. I think I want to scrap that idea because I think like I think there's evidence that there's a connection, that like there's a fog connection there.
Did you fog out and wreck the apartment?
I think that's what it's got to be, right?
Yeah.
As I was saying my previous pitch, I was like, it's got to be that I wrecked the apartment.
Yeah.
It's got to be that like not just the apartment. I wrecked the entire backyard pool area.
Oh no.
Because like I was out alone. I was alone at night, and the fog took over, and I just smashed up the entire back like common area pool area. I think I'm threatening the landlord. I think that's going to be the play.
Oh.
I think I am specifically showing up at night on a night where I know the fog is going to emerge. Because I love the detail that I can bargain with the fog. That's very fun to me. I show up as Horror Ghost at the landlord's apartment, threatening them like, if you do not back off, you will have terrors beyond your wildest dreams. I love that a lot.
Yeah, that's great.
What are you tackling today?
Well, what yeah.
You've got the 3 of spades and the 4 of spades.
Uh-huh. And the 9 of hearts.
The 3 of spades. You've stopped a mugging, but it turns out the mugger has a desperate need for money. What will you do to get them the assistance they need?
Oh, all right.
There's a fire at a beloved institution. Or, is that the 9 of hearts?
Uh-huh.
The 9 of hearts. Someone you used to be close to sent you an urgent message. What's wrong?
Oh, we got to go that one first.
That's
exciting.
What's the urgent message?
And who's it from?
It's got to be
an ex-girlfriend.
That feels great.
Yeah. And they broke it off because Nadia was acting really weird after she was kidnapped.
Sure.
And created a vessel for ethereal energies.
Yeah, that feels good.
And I don't think this ex-girlfriend, whose name is...
Let's go, Christine.
Well, we already have Cheryl
You're
in
right.
there, so we want a different... Stella.
Stella's good. Stella's classic. Love a Stella.
Yeah. So Stella was like, this. You're just acting weird and like not the girl I fell in love with. And like, it's hard to be a lesbian in the 70s. So they broke it up.
I have a pitch for what the message is.
Please.
So they broke it off specifically because like you've been acting weird. Supernatural stuff has started to happen. Mm-hmm. Partially because I threw the name Christine and then immediately realized why Christine was on my mind.
Why is Christine on your mind?
Is Stella turning to Nadia because Stella's car has become possessed and she's like, you are the person who deals with weird shit. Please resolve this.
I do like that. To play it even further.
Play it even further.
Yeah. The title of the car is actually in Nadia's name.
Okay, that's really fun. That's great.
But she took the car because it's her car.
Yeah.
Right? For whatever reason, Stella couldn't put her name on the title. She asked Nadia to do it.
Sure.
Stella maybe had, I don't know, bad credit.
Sure.
Something.
Yeah.
There was some reason, right? So the car keeps trying to get back to Nadia because it's possessed, and it keeps trying to kill Stella because Stella, it feels, is not
the owner. Sure.
Right.
This is not your car.
Yeah.
You do not belong here.
And so, like, at one point, the car crashes through a wall to try to get to Nadia.
That's so fun. I love that so much.
While Stella is, like, prisoner by the seatbelts in the front seat.
I love that so
unable
much.
to move.
That's so fun.
And
really
the message
funny.
is like, something's wrong with your car. And it's like, it's not even my car. I mean, my name's in the title. It's not my car. Eventually, the car is destroyed.
Sure.
Yeah.
There's a moment. I think I would like to posit that there is an end of Terminator thumbs up moment, but I'm trying to decide like what a car could do to signal like.
Oh no, this is a bad car.
Bad car. Great.
Bad car. This car is eventually blown up because I am a fire-based superhero.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like an eldritch fire, but it's still fire.
It's fire. It's gonna blow. It's gonna blow up a car.
It's gonna blow up a car. So the car is exploded. The question is, how do I explode the car without also exploding Stella?
Yeah.
Which I do take out. Stella's still weird because she's joined up with some lesbian Avengers, and it's weird. But we do reminisce about. We do have a moment about like what could happen if our lives were radically different. If I wasn't a flame angel, and because she now knows over the course of this story, she knows my secret identity.
Yeah, for sure. So I've looked at what my cards represent, and I would like to break format and resolve two of them at once.
Oh my gosh, yes, please.
Because they're both really, really funny in conversation. The Queen of Spades is that your nemesis has started unexpectedly flirting with you, and how do you react? And the Ace of Hearts is that your loved one surprises you with a small gift.
Oh.
It's really funny if the consumer shows up and starts flirting.
Yes.
Like very hard.
Yes.
That's really fun.
It's really good.
Especially because like we've had one
We're
interaction.
not so different, you and I.
It's big. It's very, you got a different vibe from our one meeting than I did.
Absolutely.
I walked away from that being like, I'm going to have to beat the shit out of this guy if I see him again. And he walked away going, I think that's the love of my life.
Yeah.
I think I want to hook up with this guy.
Who could understand me better but another weird fog skeleton person?
Another fog skeleton.
Yes.
That's really funny in conversation. And like a small gift of like, maybe it's the consumer being an evil fog skeleton. It's like a very easily resolved crisis.
Yeah.
It is the fog has arrived and is threatening to like blow up a different car. And like it's very easy for me to like resolve it, and then you get hold on.
Well, it's a build up. Yes, and then it's like, the consumer.
Oh, the
and
consumer,
that's where the issue
and like
ends.
gears up to throw a fight, and just like walks up like, you were every bit as glorious as I thought you were going to be.
Amazing, amazing.
End up with it, the skull's within kissing distance. Issue ends.
Yes.
Phenomenal. I'm so happy about this.
This is so good.
So I'm going to carry 1 point till tomorrow. This one's going to have to carry over until tomorrow. But you've got some points left to deal with things.
Yeah, and to remind me what these are again, one is a mugger.
One is a mugger giving assistance to somebody in financial need, and one of them is a supervillain. Wait, hold on. One of them's a fire at a beloved local institution.
Oh, all right. Well, I'm gonna, yeah. Beloved local institution.
Is it The Office? Is it the magazine?
No,
it's not the magazine. Okay.
It's not the magazine. That's not a beloved local institution.
You're right.
That's a place where a rich man goes nuts and everyone has to do what he says.
That's fair. Yeah, you are correct.
Trying to think 70s. What would be a good... The roller disco.
It's got to be the roller disco.
Yes.
It's the roller disco.
There's a battle at the roller disco.
Yep.
Where I fight like some sort of demon on wheels, literally.
Yep.
And as a consequence, the whole roller disco catches ablaze.
Totally. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's a combination of like, this was supposed to be my night off. I was supposed to not have superhero stuff happen. I was just going to have a good time with my sister.
Yep.
And like, we're going to go to the roller disco. And she keeps trying to set me up with guys that I have no interest in. I've not come out to her yet.
Totally.
I've not come out to my sister about a lot of things in my life. Being queer is just one of them. She also does not know that I'm a flame angel.
There's a lot of conversations to be had.
Oh my gosh, yes. I just feel like she's not even listening to me when I do talk to her.
So, before the roller disco erupts, there is a moment that I have to play out after the previous 2 card draws. We have not fully gone into the we don't know that we are both superheroes. Michael has a moment where he like, I guess here's my question to you: are you out? Like, are you out at work?
Oh, you know what? I'm out to you.
Okay, that feels good because I really want Michael.
We had a moment.
I really want Michael to have the conversation that like he's like, I think that I have feelings for someone and I think it's a bad thing. I want him to come to you for relationship advice.
Yes. And I'm like, well, I just had a fight with my ex-girlfriend over our car.
Like this guy seems like bad news, but like I kind of really want to. Is the thing.
I think you should just go for it.
You think I should just go for it?
Yeah, I mean, like, what's the worst that can happen?
I don't want to get like entangled because like I think that he's got a bad vibe to him, but like, you don't think one hookup is gonna like, get us entangled, right?
No, I mean, here's the thing: like, you gotta grab your happiness where you can.
I think you're right.
And like, I'm already rethinking the situation with Stella that just happened, and like I should have done more to keep her. And like, if you have something there, you should go for it.
I really like that. That's really great. I think like is resolved and is like, all right, great. Next time we cross paths. Next time we cross paths in the world,
go after him.
You're right. I should go after him. So Jadzia, here's what's so funny. I hadn't looked at what the 7 of Spades is.
Yeah.
It is that someone has a crush on you, and what are they doing to get your attention? Which means that the lingering attraction is there.
Yeah.
I'm so happy about this.
That's so good. All right.
Then the fire erupts.
And then it's that evening, like after all of this stuff happens, there's a mugger, and like I don't even go into full flame angel form to deal with this guy because like I'm just so exhausted from fighting a demon on wheels.
Yeah.
I burnt down a beloved institution.
Yep.
I'm still torn up about Stella. So it's just like...
And like we played it pretty quick, but you had to spend, I cannot emphasize enough, a really long time hearing about Michael's shit.
Oh my gosh, so often. And she's thinking about her own problems, but the mugger really needs the money.
Yeah.
And it's like, so she ends up giving him money.
Sure.
Which feels like dumb because then after she gives him the money, she doesn't have bus fare home because she gave him all of it, and it was
she doesn't have a car because the car blew up.
Have a car, right? Well, she didn't use the car. Who has a car in the city?
That's true. It's just gonna be a pain.
It's just gonna be a pain.
You gotta park it.
Yeah. Mausoleum City, you don't need.
Mausoleum City's so fucking funny.
You don't need public transportation is great in Mausoleum City.
Yeah.
Or Big Maws, as we call
Big
it.
Moz. The Big Moz.
The Big Maws. And so she's walking home, and she's like, I could transform and fly home. And he's like, I don't want to deal. So she just walks home.
I love that very much. Great, and that's the end of day 2. I think I want to do one more day for
Yeah,
time-wise. I think for time, I want to do one more day.
Yeah, I don't want to leave it there. I want
And then maybe end on a scene with the two of us interacting as superheroes in whatever form that takes. All right, I got the.
Oh, this will be good.
I've got the Jack of Diamonds, the 3 of Diamonds, and the 2 of Hearts.
I got the Jack of Clubs, the 10 of Spades, and the 2 of Diamonds.
Okay, so a nice variety across all of us. I'm gonna roll my dice. I'm carrying over 1 point.
All right, let's see. And how.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I have 13.
So I will still have 11. So I have 11, and then
22.
Yeah, 11 again. I keep rolling 11.
Keep rolling 11s.
Wild.
Very in control of your life.
Well,
very predictable levels of energy each day.
Yeah, I think that's true. Unlike you, I think she's kind of made more peace with her superhero existence.
So I've got 13. I can't resolve everything. The lingering crush might still be there. But I'm going to look at what these prompts are. Let's see. My prompts are, somebody's got a crush on me. The Jack of Diamonds is, doctor gave you some bad news. What is it?
Oh.
The 3 of Diamonds, you got an unexpected bill. How do you handle it?
Oh, man.
And the 2 of Hearts, you've been set up on a date by a mutual friend. How do you get out of it?
I love this.
All so funny.
Also good.
I can tell you right now, the bad news is absolutely a cliffhanger that's just going to linger.
Okay.
Because that's 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 13 exactly, so I'll resolve these 3.
Excellent.
That feels great. And the one that I want to resolve immediately is, I think we have a moment at the end of the last issue. Like, maybe it is a... Here's the way that the release schedule worked out for the 2 issues.
All right.
The Horror Ghost issue ended Skulls face to face.
Yeah.
Then after that, the Pyre issue comes out, where we have our conversation. The next issue opens also with where you might read the first page and think it's it's the next moment where it's Consumer and Horror Ghost also face to face. Immediate hookup. Next panel is them kissing.
Bare teeth to bare teeth.
Bare teeth to bare teeth. Skull hookup.
So good. Bony fingers getting entwined in ribs.
It's real messy. The fog is everywhere. Things are getting consumed by the fog.
The 2 greens are swirling around each other.
It's very it's not quite Steranko, but it's very Vertigo of using the opportunity to make the first arc of the first chunk of the issue very watercolor inspired.
Yes.
A lot of texture happening in the fog, very kind of impressionist. It's very abstract for the first several pages as this. If
you guys had actual bodies, this would be pornographic. But
yeah.
You don't. So they're getting away with a lot.
They're really pushing the comics code on this one.
Yeah, but it's fine because you're both skeletons.
We're a skeleton, so it's fine. Tell us what's wrong with it. God, that's so fucking funny. Great. Howard, let's go through your prompts today.
What do I got?
You've got the 2 of Diamonds. Your fridge is empty. Who do you run into at the grocery store?
Okay.
The 10 of Spades. Your nemesis has announced they're giving up crime. What are they up to?
Okay.
And the Jack of Clubs. A mysterious man was waiting for you in your apartment when you got home and asked if you're ready to take the next step. Are you?
Oh. All right. We'll start with that because that's evocative.
That's evocative.
Yeah. So the mysterious man is maybe like a Highlander type guy.
Oh my God, it's got to be. You know I love a Highlander.
I know you do. So it's like this immortal warrior.
Yep. Got a sword.
Right?
Sword.
Yeah. Who's been fighting the Ebon Triangle.
Yep.
For centuries.
Since time unwritten.
Yeah, very Ramirez, right? That's Sean Connery.
Yep, very Ramirez. But also very crucially with the gray temples pulled back into the ponytail.
And the earring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're on the same page here.
Absolutely. Right, and it's the same sort of thing as like your Spanish is like, no, I'm Egyptian. I just have a Scottish accent and a Spanish name. Why would you think I wasn't Egyptian?
Yeah.
But he's been fighting the Ebon Triangle, and he's like, are you ready to go to the next level? And so he tells her more about the history of the Ebon Triangle, more about what's coming, and teaches her how to better use her sword.
Great. That's great. Oh, big sword training montage.
I love a
that.
sword training.
Love a sword montage.
Yeah.
Love a sword training montage. So I'm looking at my cards here. What do I have? I have bad news from the doctor. Absolutely, that like something is like your body is deteriorating at an unusual rate. Something seems to be consuming you from the inside. You have no idea. The Two of Hearts. You've been set up on a date. Very fun. And the Three of Diamonds. Unexpected bill.
Got to do the setup on a date.
Got to do the setup on a date.
Come on.
Got to do the setup on a date. It's got to be somebody finally set me up on a date with Claude. And it happened immediately after the skeleton hookup.
Yeah.
And so, like, the vibes are just not good. Like, the vibes on the date are just off.
They're so bad.
And it's because, like, I want this date to go well, but also, like...
You want it too bad.
I just hooked up with somebody that I think is ready to destroy the world, and I think I have to kill them.
But also the passion.
The passion was there.
And there's not any passion with Claude.
It's like now that we're on the
very
date.
sweet.
Now that we're on the date, it's kind of the spark is not there, right?
Well, he's very sweet, but he's reserved. He's not someone who's going to use his own toxic cloud to melt your clothes off.
Yeah, like now that I've been exposed to that possibility, it's just I don't know that this is hitting quite the same way.
It's not.
That's really okay. Can I also pitch that I come back because this is such a good move to set up, like to remind me to remind me of what my heart priorities are. You saying that means that I came back to a bill for a new wardrobe.
Yeah,
because of our clothes being burned off. This motherfucker billed me for the clothes that got destroyed in our hookup.
Yeah, he did.
And I'm like, okay, right, this guy's an asshole, and I think I have to kill him with my murder fog.
You absolutely do.
Right. That's why I wasn't gonna get in. See, this is what I was trying to warn Nadia. This is what I was trying to warn Nadia was that I didn't want to get involved because he was gonna do some shit like this.
Yeah.
He was gonna pull some move like this.
He's gonna pull some move. So remind me what my 2 ones left
Your
are,
two.
because I've already forgotten.
Your fridge is empty. Who do you run into at the grocery store?
Oh, all right.
And the 10 of spades. I looked at the 10 of clubs, and I do want to note the 10 of clubs is you've been kidnapped into some sort of deadliest game scenario, which is just great.
It's
it hasn't
beautiful.
come up, but very good.
Oh.
10 of spades. Your nemesis has announced they're giving up crime. What are they doing instead?
All right, that's got to be last.
It's got to be last.
So I run into the bat at the grocery store.
Sure.
And I recognize the bat because he's just a dude wearing a mask.
Yeah. It's like a domino mask, so like the whole face is exposed.
Yeah. And he's got a distinctive voice, and but he doesn't know that I'm Pyre.
Yeah.
So I'm just passive aggressive to him at the grocery store the entire time. And he's like, why is this woman who I've never met being such a jerk?
Why are you so mean to me? That's fucking funny. That's great.
Very funny.
That's very funny.
And then I leave the grocery store before him and melt the tires on his car, which has a huge bat on the hood.
Of course it has a huge bat on the hood. God, that's really great. Yeah, and then you find out that the Ebony Triangle has abandoned their cause.
The 3 head priests of the Ebony Triangle meet me, and they're like, we are no longer interested in raising Twineball. And the reason they're no longer interested in raising Twineball is because Twineball has merged with the cloud.
Yep.
And it's like, this is not the evil we signed up for. This all consumption. This is something different. And it's not going to give us the power that we crave by the return. Mm-hmm. He's an all-consuming monster. He's not playing favorites like we wanted and was promised.
Yeah.
So we want to help you destroy Twineball in this new, more monstrous cloud form.
That is so good and so wonderful. I'm so glad that that's like the closing beat of our, at least like the structured part of our game. Because like what I love the idea of a showdown with Twine Ball. It's got to be where I think like at least my identity is exposed to you. Because like the idea that this battle erupts, where like
well, I go to you because like I know someone who knows about consuming.
Sure. And like, so you come to Horror Ghost.
I come to Horror Ghost.
Horror Ghost, I think like partially self-motivated, partially correct, like points out that like there is a new avatar of the fog who is growing more powerful by the day.
Yeah.
So we have to have a showdown with the consumer.
Mm-hmm.
All of the feelings are on the table.
Yeah.
With the power of Twine Ball, the power of the prophecy, and the power of the fog.
Yeah.
We have this showdown. How does his power get magnified by Twine Ball?
Whose power?
The consumer. Like what is that the merging of those entities look like?
Or is it weakening?
Oh, that's really interesting.
And maybe your power is weakening too.
That's really good. That's
As
really
Twine
good.
Ball brings that.
It's absorbing everything. And that's how my identity gets exposed.
Yes. Because all of a sudden you're not.
I'm no longer the Horror Ghost fades away and suddenly Michael is standing in front of you. And our closing panel is like my face is exposed.
Yeah. And in my shock, I dropped the Flame Angel form. So you see
Okay.
Nadia.
Nadia? Great. Good. And that's game. This is so much fun. Thank you so much.
This was a blast.
pleasure.
I want to read these comics.
I do want to read. Let me ask you this. What was your favorite moment from play?
Oh my gosh, so many. The skeleton makeout sequence,
Very good.
top, but I think imagining the roller disco whole scene
Yeah.
is probably close second.
Very, very good. I really loved like the way that we both keyed into like visualizing a way an issue shook out. Like it always was very satisfying. I feel like every one of our last pages really hit.
A dramatic cliffhanger, yes, indeed.
We hit some very good cliffhangers,
Yeah.
and the energies there is immaculate. Well, Jadzia, thank you so much for joining us today. This was such a treasure, such a delight.
It was a delight, yeah.
Before I give all of our sign-off stuff, where can people find you and your work online?
Don't find me.
Okay, great.
Just kidding. I love that joke, though. It didn't used to be a joke. Now it's a joke. For a while, I would say that because I was just exhausted. But
Yeah.
you can find me on my website, jadziaaxelrod.com. jadziaaxelrod.com. And you can find me on Blue Sky at... what is it?
planetx.bsky.social.
Bluesky.
.bsky.
.social. And then there's my newsletter at buttondown.com/planetx, I believe. And then I'm doing comics on the Patreon, which is patreon.com/Axelrod.
Well, thank you again so much. And thank you, everybody, for hanging out and listening. And thank you so much to Unity Java for having us.
This was so wonderful.
This has been, I love this. I really look forward to this every month now. Here's the thing. I could do a whole rundown of things, but like, last time I did the full like rundown of like, here's all the links and things. And afterwards I was like, but I did kind of miss doing the future me gag.
Yeah.
Like,
Do the future you can.
so I'm going to throw it over to me in the future so that he can wrap up with the show.
Take it, future.
Take it, future me. And I'm going to stop. Thanks, Past Me. And thanks again to Jadzia for coming on the show. That game was magical. Be sure to head to your local comic shop to pick up Galaxy the Prettiest Star, Hawkgirl Once Upon a Galaxy, and be sure to follow Jadzia anywhere on the internet at Planet X. You can also find us on pretty much whichever social media you prefer at Party of One Pod or Jeff Stormer, depending. And if you enjoy the show and you want to support it, there's a lot of different ways you can do that. Subscribe to our newsletter at buttondown.email/partyofonepodcast and join our Discord community at bit.ly/partyofonediscord. supporting. You can support us financially at patreon.com/JeffStormer or Ko-fi.com/JeffStormer. You can give us a nice iTunes review, shout us out to a friend, give us some love on social media. You can buy some Party of One merch at bit.ly/PartyOfOneMerch. Or if you're looking for more great podcast content, you can check out All My Fantasy Children, which is a character creation, storytelling, and world building podcast that I make with my best friend in the world, Aaron Catano Saez. We take a listener submitted prompt and spin it into an original fantasy character, populating a shared universe one story at a time. You can also check out Yazeba's Bed and Breakfast, which is an actual play about a heartless witch, a cozy house, and the many people making their homes inside. Both of those you can find wherever you get your podcasts. Party of One is, as always, produced and edited by Jeff Stormer and Jen Frank. Music for the show comes from the song Infinite Lives by Mega Rain, featuring the D&D Sluggers, and the Party of One logos by Evan Rowland. If you'd like to inquire about advertising rates, coming on the show as a guest, or about press coverage of the show, you can email me at partyofonepodcast@gmail.com. And unless I am mistaken, that is all we do here. So until next time, thank you so much for listening. Remember to fight the forces of fascism every single day. Remember that self-love and self-care are radical and defiant acts of resistance. And as always, party on, everybody.